Good morning, everyone. In today's session, we will be learning about shifts in the demand curve. Shifts in demand curve. Now, all of us know that demand for a particular commodity is dependent upon various factors. Fine. Demand for a particular commodity is dependent upon various factors. It's a function of your price of good X, price of related good, income of the consumer, then taste and preferences of the consumer, and your expectations about the future prices of the good, future price or future availability of the good. Fine. Now, when we learned about the movement along the demand curve, if you recall, हमने क्या किया था बेटा? हमने सिर्फ प्राइस ऑफ X as a determinant of demand को consider किया था to learn about the movement along the demand curve. But now what we are going to do is we are going to keep price as constant, fine, and we are going to see the effect of each and every factor on the demand. Fine, we are going to study each and every factor individually. Let us start with income. Why income of the consumer? And we are going to keep price of related good constant, taste and preferences of the consumer as constant, and E, expected future price or the future availability of the good is also constant. Fine. We are not expecting any change in the future price and availability of the good. Fine. So if I want to study the effect of income of a consumer on the demand for a particular good, we have learned about that we are going to classify the goods into two categories. First is your normal good, and second was inferior goods. Fine. Second was inferior goods. Now, let us learn about the effect of change in income of a consumer on demand for a normal good. We are not considering right now inferior good. We are going to learn the effect of change in income. Now the change could be increase also or decrease also. So effect of increase in income of the consumer on demand of normal good, on demand for or of normal good. Fine. And secondly, we will see the effect of decrease in income of the consumer on demand of normal good. Fine. Keeping, again I'll repeat myself, keeping all the other factors constant. We will learn how we are going to show or denote the effect of either increase or decrease in income on demand for normal good. So let's consider the first case and see how the diagram will be prepared. Let's say that the income is increased. Fine, income is increased. Price of the commodity X is going to remain constant, and we are going to see the effect of increase in income on demand for commodity X. We'll see how it goes. This is our x-axis, origin, y-axis, and on x-axis I'm going to show the quantity. On y-axis I'm going to show the prices. Fine, and this is my demand curve for commodity X. Fine, this is my demand curve for commodity X, where let's say the consumer is operating at this point A. Consumer is operating at this point A, where OP is the price and OQ is the quantity demanded. Now we are going to study the effect of increase in income on the demand for normal good X, fine, and price is going to remain constant. Now see, price cannot be changed. It cannot be increased. It cannot be decreased. Price is going to remain constant. Definitely, if the income of a consumer is going to rise, then the consumer is going to demand more of a normal good. जैसे इनकम बढ़ेगी तो कंज्यूमर कहेगा ना ठीक है, आई कैन अफोर्ड नाउ, मैं अपनी क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड को, सी प्राइस रिमेनिंग सेम, प्राइस विल नॉट चेंज, बट द क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड इज गोइंग टू इंक्रीज. अगर मेरी इनकम इंक्रीज होती है तो देन लेट्स से कंज्यूमर पहले OQ क्वांटिटी डिमांड कर रहा था, अब OQ1 डिमांड करेगा, फाइन, and this is represented by, and price will not change, price is constant. Now this is going to be shown by rightward shift in the demand curve, rightward shift in the demand curve from DD to D1 D1. This is denoted as rightward shift, rightward shift of the demand curve, fine, and by this rightward shift we are showing that there is increase in demand, there is increase in demand, fine. When we learned about the extension or expansion of demand, that extension or expansion was shown by downward movement along the same demand curve. Fine, quantity demanded was increased, it was shown by downward movement along the same demand curve, but here increase is going to be represented by rightward shift of the demand curve. It is represented by rightward shift of the demand curve, and this rightward shift is depicting that there is increase in demand. One more point to be noted over here, this is depicting increase in demand, fine, and when there is an extension of demand, we say that there is increase in quantity demanded. Let me write the difference over here. Whenever there is extension of demand, this point should be made very much clear over here only. Whenever there is extension of demand, fine, there is increase in quantity demanded, increase in quantity demanded, whereas in case of rightward shift of the demand curve, in case we are showing the effect of all the other factors other than the own price of the good, then that is depicted by rightward shift in the demand curve, and it is termed as increase in demand. So when income of the consumer increases, price of the good remaining constant, the demand for normal good increases. And this is shown by, again I'll repeat, by a rightward shift in the demand curve. Now let's consider the other case where the income of the consumer decreases, the price of the good which we are going to study, it remains constant. And let us see that what is going to be the effect on the demand of that normal good. Diagrammatically, again, if I prepare, this is going to be my y-axis, origin, x-axis, and on x-axis we are going to denote the quantity, and these are my prices. This is my demand curve, DD, and let's say we are operating at this point in A, where at price OP, OQ is the quantity demanded. Now, income of the consumer has decreased. Now, when income is decreased, fine, what will the consumer do? प्राइस कमोडिटी के में कोई चेंज नहीं आ रहा बेटा, सिर्फ इनकम कंज्यूमर की चेंज हो रही है, फॉल हो रही है. तो कंज्यूमर क्या करेगा? कंज्यूमर सेम ही प्राइस पर, प्राइस में कोई चेंज नहीं है, ही विल स्टार्ट डिमांडिंग लेस ऑफ गुड and his quantity demanded will shift from OQ to, let's say, OQ2, and the demand curve is going to shift leftward from DD to D2 D2. Fine. So this leftward shift in demand, leftward shift of demand curve, shift of demand curve is representing decrease in demand, decrease in demand. Fine. When the price of the good which we are studying, normal good, it remains unchanged, and because of fall in the income of the consumer, if the demand, quantity demanded of that consumer is reduced, it is denoted by leftward shift of the demand curve, and it is termed as decrease in demand. Unlike, अब आप recall करो, जब हमने decrease in quantity demanded किया था, it was along the same demand curve. There was a movement along the demand curve, upward movement along the demand curve, same demand curve पे upward movement was denoted by the contraction of demand, less of quantity demanded was there. So contraction of demand में बेटा we were talking about decrease in quantity demanded, decrease in quantity demanded. Fine. Whereas in through leftward shift in demand curve, we are talking about decrease in demand, whereas in contraction of demand, we were talking about decrease in quantity demanded. Contraction of demand जो था, that was represented along the upward movement along the demand curve. Contraction हमने show किया था upward movement along the demand curve, और decrease in demand is being shown by leftward shift of the demand curve. It is being shown by leftward shift of the demand curve. I hope these points are very much clear to all of you. So after this discussion, we are now in a position to make a distinction between movement along the demand curve and shifts in demand curve. Movement along the demand curve means that there is change in quantity demanded, whereas shift in demand curve means that there is change in demand. Movement along the demand curve is being shown by extension of demand or contraction of demand. Now, when extension of demand takes place, it is caused by decrease in own price of the same commodity, keeping all the other factors or all the determinants of demand as constant. On the other hand, contraction of demand is caused by increase in own price of the same commodity, keeping again all the factors of demand as constant. Contrary to movement along the demand curve, shift in the demand curve is going to take place in the form of either leftward shift or rightward shift, decrease in demand or backward shift in demand curve is basically representing your backward shift is your leftward shift. Fine. So demand curve shifting towards the left is representing decrease in demand, and when your demand curve is shifting to the right, it is representing increase in demand or forward shift of the demand curve. And both increase or decrease in demand is caused by the change in factors other than the own price of the commodity. Fine. There is a change in other factors which are affecting the demand, and the own price of the commodity is going to remain constant. So let's understand the meaning of these terms. Extension of demand represented by downward movement along the demand curve. Extension of demand is also called expansion of demand. It's a situation when quantity demanded. See again, mark my words, it's quantity demanded. It's not increase in demand, it is increase in your quantity demanded. So it's a situation when quantity demanded increases in response to fall in own price of the commodity, that is represented by extension of demand. Again, to recapitulate, see, the price of the commodity has fallen from 5 to 1. Now 5 to 1, so quantity demanded of that commodity has increased from 1 to 5. And you can see the movement along the demand curve from point A to point B. So the change is being shown on the same demand curve. That is why it is termed as movement along the demand curve. Because of fall in own price of the commodity, there is a rise in quantity demanded. Contraction of demand is your upward movement along the demand curve. Contraction of demand, also called decrease or depression of demand, is a situation when quantity demanded decreases in response to rise in own price of the commodity. Again, it is very well depicted by this diagram. You can see that this contraction of demand is taking place from point B, you can see the arrow, to point A. So there is movement up the demand curve, upwards movement you can visualize from B to A, and it is representing contraction of demand when price is increasing from 1 to 5 rupee and quantity demanded is decreasing from 5 units to 1 unit. So rise in own price of a commodity is going to result into fall in quantity demanded, and this is termed as contraction of demand. And you can see that this is being represented along the same demand curve. The movement is taking place from B to A along the same demand curve. That is why it is known as contraction of demand, and it is the movement along the same demand curve. Now shift in demand, as we have discussed, it could be forward shift or backward shift. Forward shift in demand refers to increase in demand, and backward shift in demand refers to decrease in demand. And the shift in demand curve occurs due to change in other factors other than the own price of the commodity. I hope that these differences up till now is being clear to all of you. Let's now see the diagrammatic representation of forward shift in demand, that is increase in demand. You can see the price of the commodity remains same and quantity demanded is being increasing from 20 to 30. Price में कोई change नहीं है, तो जो quantity demanded हम increase from 20 to 30 show करेंगे, वो हम show करेंगे by rightward shift in demand curve from D1 to D2. So increase in demand refers to increase in quantity demanded of a commodity at its existing price. It is caused by factors other than the own price of the commodity, and it means a forward shift from demand curve from D1 to D2. On the other hand, backward shift in demand curve, you can see again the price is going to remain constant at 10, and the backward shift is represented by that quantity demanded was previously 30, now it has been reduced to 20, and we will learn in the next slides, we will learn that what are actually the causes for decrease in quantity or increase in quantity in case of shifts in demand. So decrease in demand refers to decrease in quantity demanded of a commodity at its existing price. It is caused by factors other than own price of a commodity. It means a backward shift in demand curve from again D1 to D2, leftward shift or backward shift. Now, these are the situation when demand curve shifts. Causes of increase in demand are, let's learn these causes one by one. See, we have already seen in today's session that how the income of a consumer is affecting the demand of a normal good. See, your demand increases when income of a consumer increases. Fine. When income of a consumer increases, so demand for normal good also increases. When income of the consumer falls, the demand for normal good will fall. Now let's come to the next factor which is influencing the demand, that are substitute goods. Now see, we have seen that there is a direct relationship between the price of a commodity and the demand for the substitute good. So when the price of substitute good will increase, the demand for good will also increase. When the price of substitute good will increase, we have learned in our previous sessions that there is a positive relationship between the price of substitute goods and the demand for good, for the good which we are studying. So there is a positive relationship between them. So that is why if price of substitute good rises, the demand will also increase. Whereas on the other hand, the relationship between the price of the complementary good and the demand for the good under study, it's inverse relation. That is why when price of complementary good will fall, there will be increase in the demand of the other good. Again, I'll repeat, when the price of complementary good will fall, there will be increase in the price of the other good. When taste and preferences of the consumers shift in favor of the commodity, आप कंज्यूमर कमोडिटी को लाइक करना शुरू कर देता है, फेवर करना शुरू कर देता है, तो डेफिनेटली डिमांड इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. एंड लास्टली, when availability of commodity is expected to reduce in near future, मुझे पता है अगर आगे आने वाले टाइम में मेरे पास इस कमोडिटी की जो अवेलेबिलिटी है वो कम हो जाएगी, शॉर्टेज हो जाएगी मार्केट में, तो आज ही मैं प्रेजेंट प्राइस पे जो भी प्राइस है मैं अपनी डिमांड को इंक्रीज कर दूंगी. इससे ऑपोजिट होता है इन केस ऑफ डिक्रीज इन डिमांड, व्हेन इनकम ऑफ द कंज्यूमर फॉल्स, व्हेन प्राइस ऑफ सब्स्टिट्यूट गुड्स डिक्रीजेस, व्हेन प्राइस ऑफ कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री गुड इंक्रीजेस, एंड व्हेन टेस्ट एंड प्रेफरेंसेस ऑफ द कंज्यूमर शिफ्ट्स अगेंस्ट द कमोडिटी. जब किसी कंज्यूमर को कमोडिटी पसंद ही नहीं आएगी बेटा, तो वो डिमांड नहीं करेगा, डिमांड नहीं करेगा तो डिमांड कम हो जाएगी, कम हो जाएगी तो डिमांड का विल शिफ्ट लेफ्टवर्ड. एंड सिमिलरली, अगर मुझे ये पता है द लास्ट पॉइंट, व्हेन अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ कमोडिटी इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू राइज इन नियर फ्यूचर, आगे मेरे को पता है कोई शॉर्टेज ही नहीं है, और बल्कि आगे आने वाले टाइम में अगर मुझे ये एक्सपेक्ट कर रही हूँ कि अगर सप्लाई अच्छी होगी इस कमोडिटी की, कोई शॉर्टेज नहीं आने वाली, प्राइस भी फॉल हो जाएगी, तो मैं आज प्रेजेंट प्राइस पे कमोडिटी की डिमांड को रिड्यूस कर देती हूँ. फाइन, I will decrease the demand at the current price because thinking that I'm going to buy it in future. जब फ्यूचर में मेरा प्राइस कम हो जाएगा या इसकी अवेलेबिलिटी और इजीली अवेलेबल हो जाएगी, देन आई एम गोइंग टू बाय एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. व्हाट्स द नीड, व्हाट्स द हरी. तो प्रेजेंट डिमांड कम हो जाएगी और फ्यूचर में जब जरूरत पड़ेगी तो हम कमोडिटी को परचेज कर लेंगे. Now whatever we have discussed so far, let us see the diagrammatic representation. Demand for a commodity in relation to the price of the substitute goods. अभी आपको बताया substitute goods के साथ substitute good के price और जो good हम study कर रहे हैं उनके अंदर positive relationship होता है. यानी कि अगर price substitute good का बढ़ेगा तो हमारी जो demand है जिस good की हम study कर रहे हैं वो increase होगी. Fine. If X and Y are substitute goods and price of X remains constant, demand curve of X would shift to the right if the price of Y increases. Price of Y increase होगी तो demand for good X भी increase होगी क्यों दोनों substitute goods हैं. Similarly, demand curve of X will shift leftward if the price of Y will decrease. So अगर decrease in price of substitute good होगा तो जो जिस गुड को हम स्टडी कर रहे हैं उसके सब्स्टिट्यूट की प्राइस फॉल हो गई है तो आपके गुड की डिमांड भी फॉल हो जाएगी. डिमांड फॉर कमोडिटी इन रिलेशन टू द प्राइस ऑफ द कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री गुड्स, इनका ऑपोजिट रिलेशनशिप होता है. यानी कि अगर डिमांड ऑफ योर कमोडिटी एक्स is going to reduce if the increase in the price of its complementary good is there. आपके complementary good जो भी है, जो भी आप good study कर रहे हो, अगर let's say ये हम it's written cars, fine, that means we are studying the demand for cars. कार का complementary good होता है पेट्रोल. पेट्रोल की अगर प्राइस इंक्रीज हो गई तो कार की डिमांड फॉल हो जाएगी, है ना, क्योंकि अगर पेट्रोल कॉस्टली हो गया तो नोबडी विल बाय कार्स क्योंकि दे विल से कि नो अभी लेट्स पोस्टपोन दी परचेज ऑफ कार क्योंकि अभी पेट्रोल इज वेरी कॉस्टली, बिना पेट्रोल के कार चल नहीं सकती. तो अगर पेट्रोल की प्राइस इंक्रीज हो जाएगी तो कार की डिमांड फॉल हो जाएगी. एंड ऑन द कॉन्ट्री अगर पेट्रोल की प्राइस डिक्रीज हो जाएगी तो पीपल विल से ओके पेट्रोल इज नाउ अफोर्डेबल, वी कैन इजीली बाय कार. So demand for car will increase and it is denoted by rightward shift in the demand curve. Then relationship between income and demand is going to be depicted by your normal goods and inferior good. Normal good वो good होते हैं बेटा जिनकी demand increase हो जाती है with the increase in income. So income effect is positive. Increase in income, more of normal good is purchased even when its price is constant. Whereas in case of inferior good, अगर आपकी इनकम इंक्रीज हो जाती है तो इंफीरियर गुड की डिमांड कम हो जाती है. इसका रीजन ये होता है दैट द कंज्यूमर विल शिफ्ट टू द नॉर्मल गुड फ्रॉम इंफीरियर गुड एंड दैट इज व्हाई इट इज बीइंग सेड इन केस ऑफ इंफीरियर गुड कि इनकम इफेक्ट ऑफ इंफीरियर गुड इज नेगेटिव. Increase in income, less of inferior good is purchased even when the price is constant. Now let us depict it for normal good. अगर आपका normal good है, this is the demand का for normal good. अगर आपकी income increase होगी, there will be rightward shift of the demand curve from D1 to D2. अगर आपकी income decrease होगी and you are studying the demand of the normal good, then your demand curve will shift leftward from D1 to D3. In case of inferior goods, opposite is going to happen. If your income will increase, if the income will increase, let us say the original demand curve of the inferior good is D1. If your income will increase, the demand curve of inferior good is going to shift leftward. It will shift leftward, and if your income will decrease, fine, then the demand curve of your inferior good is going to shift rightward from D1 to D2. Impact of taste and preferences on the demand for the commodity. your individual likes and dislike, which is influenced, your taste and preferences are actually influenced by individual likes and dislike of the consumer, the trends and the fashion and the climatic condition. अगर बेटा again your D1 is the original demand curve, अगर taste and preference consumer के favorable हैं towards and liking is towards your product, then the demand is going to shift rightward from D1 to D2. It is represented by a forward shift of the in the demand curve from D1 to D2. लेकिन अगर unfavorable है, fine, तो backward shift in demand curve from A to C. अगर मैं demand curve की बात करूं from D1 to D3 owing to unfavorable shift in taste and preferences of the commodity. Hope you have understood the concept